Hey guys, welcome back to The Savvy Camper. So today we're going to go over the top 5 ways you can save time on your next camping trip. Let's get started. Alright, so the first way you can save time on your next travel trailer trip is to use some of these Anderson levelers. So basically what you do is it acts as a ramp. So you find whichever side is the lower side of your trailer. If you're a single axle, you use 1. If you're a dual axle, you use 2. So then you put this under your wheel, you drive your trailer forward, and as you can see it increases in height as the wheel would cross. So let's say you need a few inches, so you drive, you're good there and level, put the chalk under it. Now your vehicle's level and you've got a nice chalked surface. If you can accompany this with the LevelMate Pro, and what the LevelMate Pro is it is an electronic device that you hook up to your smartphone, and you don't need data, it's Bluetooth. So what you do is you connect it, you put these under your tires, the LevelMate Pro, once it's calibrated correctly, it'll tell you the amount of level you need. And so you start driving, and it'll start beeping at you on your phone and say you're level. Then you get out of your truck, you put the chalk down, and you're done. One try, level your camper. It's better than using the leveling blocks. Now don't get me wrong, there is a time and place for leveling blocks. We like to use them, we still carry them. But these things with that LevelMate Pro, you just can't beat them. Item number 2 to save time on your next camping trip. Every time you have to put your stabilization jacks up and down, that takes time. You're hand cranking, it hurts your hand, it's annoying, it takes too much time. So basically, take your drill, you get the drill attachment that fits your leveling jack, you stick it in, and you can go as fast as you want. Now don't go too fast, because I've seen people where they go too fast and then it jerks up their trailer a little bit, but a nice calm speed, and you're good to go. We always travel with a set of drill drivers in our trailer, just because if something happens and we need that tool, we like to have it handy. So we've already got the drill driver, so all we needed was the specialized adapter that fit our trailer, and we were up and running with this second tip. Alright, so the third tip to save time on your next camping trip is to plan your campsite out beforehand. Now you may ask, that doesn't save time on your trip because it's not when you're setting up or not when you're taking down, but if you plan your plan of attack and how you're going to approach your campsite and what you'll need to bring and what you won't need to bring, you'll be a lot happier of a camper. So what I mean by that is, get on Google, let's say you have a pre-arranged site and you're number 38 at this specific campground. Get on Google, look at it. If you can see where it is, you find your entryway road, you find the exit road, you find which way you want to position your trailer, because we've made that mistake in the past. We've gone to a campsite, there's a few different ways that you can approach the campground. Obviously, they think that you'll probably look at it beforehand to know which side you want your awning and your door on, and which side is pretty much the back of the house. Let's say there's a river or a fire pit, you want your door towards that. So we pull into the campsite, we're thinking, hey, this is great, it's awesome. And then we kind of look back at it again and go, crap, we have to turn the trailer around. So then we have to pull back out, go find a turnaround, and at this specific campground, they didn't have a turnaround. So luckily we were able to turn around through a vacant spot. And we had to pull it all the way around, pull it all the way back in, reset everything, and we probably took an additional 10 to 15 minutes to do that. So check where you want to be beforehand on Google Maps or on a campground map. Just have a plan in place. Fourth item that you can do to save time on your next camping trip is to get an RV specific GPS. Now here's a thought. So you're driving down the road, you have a tall travel trailer, and you're coming up on a bridge and it's low clearance. What do? I've seen it on YouTube many times people take out their AC or take out the top of their travel trailer. So what you do is you buy an RV specific GPS, you plug in your height, and you can even plug in your weight. Let's say there's a bridge that doesn't accept over 3 tons, so that's your pickup weight. You're not going to take a trailer across it. It avoids those areas. It knows, here's the weight to avoid, here's the height I need to avoid. So it routes you in the specific way that you need to take to get there the quickest. Second part to that, my wife and I, we usually just use our phone GPSs. Well, if you're out of service like we are a lot of times camping and we want the quickest route, we don't have GPS, so we have to take the normal route or the wrong route. We found out after we had a GPS system to a campsite that we've gone to probably 4 or 5 times, it took us a different way. So we decided, let's follow it. And guess what? Lo and behold, it was a straight shot, great, easy road versus a curvy road that with lots of hills, and it was a horrible road. So it showed us the quickest way, easier way to go by travel trailer. So 2 parts to that one. You'll save time by picking the right route, and also you'll save time by going the shortest, quickest route that's better for your travel trailer. All right, so the last thing on the top 5 items to save time on your next camping trip is to pre-make all your meals, or as many as you can, at home. We've gone camping several times and we have the onion and we have the beef and we have the tomatoes and we have the pickles and everything, and we get home from a long hike and we want to cook, and then we have to chop, and then we have to shave, and then we have to do all these things to prepare our meal. Well, if we would have done it at home, we would have the little Ziploc bags full of onion and full of tomatoes and full of pickles that when you're cooking your burger or your nachos or whatever you're doing, you just open the bag, take out what you need, use it in your meal, then you have the rest for your omelet the next day or for your meal the next night. So it's a lot easier to do that at home, because then you can use your house water to wash your items that you use to cut in your cutting board. When you're out and about, then you have to use your RV water, which takes more water and it fills up your gray tank. So in order to save those items as well, try to pre-make as many meals at home as you can. All right, so you just learned the top 5 tips to save time on your next travel trailer trip. If you're looking for a little more in-depth on each one of those items, check out our blog post at The Savvy Campers Save Time Camping. And that's save-time-camping, or you could just Google it and find it directly. Anyways, thanks for watching. We hope you'll visit our website at www.thesavvycampers.com. We look forward to seeing you at the campsite. See ya.